took off that tie.
Atomic drop right into the clutches of Castagnoli. Gut wrench position. Kick to the head. Gut wrench powerbomb. Only gets two. Roderick able to kick out. Castagnoli now is strong. Hoarding hold. He's looking for that Alpamare water slide, but works his way out of the attempt. Up on the shoulders. He's got Claudio up. Works his way out of it. Alpamare water slide by Castagnoli. Harry's in to break it up. But here comes Chris Hero. All four men inside the ring. Hero kicking away at the ribs of Aries once again.
And now Roderick Strong finds himself perhaps about to be double teamed here by Hero and Castagnoli.
High knee in the corner. Double C. Hero comes charging with a big boot, but he moves out of harm's way.
Oh. Nice.
Combination of huge kicks by the champion. Roderick Strong with double C now. Double team backbreaker. Chop brainbuster combination.
And the champs are really starting to click on all cylinders.
Looking to finish him off here. This is why they've been champions all year long. Backbreaker. There's the tag. Harry's going up top for the 450. And here comes Chris Hero. Harry's lost his balance on the ropes.
And Roderick inadvertently knocks Hero into the ropes.
Briefcase. Claudio Castagnoli just nails Aries in the ribs with the briefcase. Who knows what's in that thing?
Aries fell all the way to the floor too.
A steel briefcase for the injured ribs. And now they've got Roderick Strong. Double team Heroes welcome. The champs are in trouble here in New York City.
Challengers have cleared the ring, Dave. Kings of Wrestling. They've got an empty ring to pose in, and no one to stop them.
Roderick Strong is out on the floor. Aries is out on the floor. Hero and Castagnoli standing tall here. Oh, and they embrace one another in the middle of the ring. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, wave to everyone. Still don't have the titles. This is allowing both Strong and Aries some time to regroup. Aries pulling himself up onto the ring apron. Hero and Castagnoli wasted way too much time showboating to these fans. And they're going to pay the price. Austin Aries is back inside the ring.
One heart on the part of Austin Aries to crawl back in there. Everything he's got to try to save the titles here.
Forearms for both of his opponents. Down goes Castagnoli, rolling elbow for Hero. He's bleeding from the mouth, but I don't think he cares. Brainbuster. No, Hero with the boot to those injured ribs. What's this? The Kings of Wrestling, Chris Hero and Double C Claudio Castagnoli, to team up for the very last time here in Ring of Honor tonight, as Claudio Castagnoli is headed to the WWE, and tomorrow night Chris Hero has made it known he has a special send-off for Double C in mind. So here are the Kings of Wrestling, former ROH World Tag Team Champions, to take on former champions themselves in Jay and Mark the Briscoes.
Briscoes very anxious to get their hands on the Kings of Wrestling to send them out losers in their last matchup here in ROH.
And without a doubt, Chris Hero and Claudio Castagnoli would love to get a victory here in their last time teaming in ROH to cement their legacy. They did win the tag team titles, and they have made their mark on the tag team scene, while the Briscoes, since returning to ROH competition in 2006, have looked better than ever. Great tag team strategy, great double teams. They both put on a lot of muscle mass. They're well oiled as a unit, and they have their sights set on what have now become World Tag Team titles since they last held the belts.
This is a matchup between two teams that are as technically sound at the tag team style of wrestling as you're going to find anywhere. They have perfected the art of teamwork on both of their behalves, and you're going to see a very, very sound matchup here as Chris Hero controls with the front face lock.
The Kings of Wrestling lost the ROH World Tag Team titles to the team of Christopher Daniels and Matt Morrell back at Dethrone. They will defend the Tag Team Championship in your main event here tonight in Hartford against the Dragon Gate duo of Shingo and Seaman.
Seidel feeling a little bit more recovered after that injury, unable to defend the titles on their last show. Both of those guys looking forward to defending those titles for the first time tonight in your main event.
Jay Briscoe works his way back to a standing position. Chris Hero and Claudio Castagnoli, two very confident wrestlers, and I would say full of themselves.
Yeah, confident may be putting it a little bit nicely. These guys are cocky, they're arrogant, but you got to give the devil his due. They back it up in the ring each and every time out. Shoulder tackle by Jay off the ropes as down goes Hero. Up and over, leapfrog by the big man. Jay off the ropes, he goes over and gets caught with a drop kick coming off the ropes and a nip up by Chris Hero. Like I said, he is cocky, he is full of himself, he's showing every bit of it right there, but he is a tremendously gifted athlete. Off the ropes, he showboated a little bit too much and runs into the leg lariat of Jay Briscoe. And a deep arm drag takes the big man off his feet. Right back up, ducks that arm drag, and drives the boot right to the back of the neck.
And Chris Hero gave Jay Briscoe the opportunity to get some momentum on his side, but just that quickly, the momentum shifts. And now it's Hero off the ropes, kicking away at the shoulder of Jay Briscoe.
The ropes took his time to get caught with the head scissors. The big man off his feet, and Jay quickly pounces on Chris Hero, brings him back to his own corner, blind tag to his brother Mark. Snap suplex takes Chris Hero off his feet and drives the knee, does Mark, into the chest of Chris Hero. Cover only able to get two.
Hero extending the arm to Castagnoli, but not quite close enough. As Mark Briscoe with the forearm shot to Hero. Has him down in the corner now. Driving him face first into the turnbuckle.
Forearm shots. Belly to belly out of the corner. Cover by Mark Briscoe. Only able to get two as Hero powers out. Fist drop now from Mark. Cover one more time. Does not hook the leg, and Hero able to kick out at two.
Hold to the head of Chris Hero. They're going to shoot him off the ropes once again, but Hero holds on. Belly to back suplex dumps him right on his head, and this gives Hero the opportunity to work his way to the corner and get in a fresh Claudio Castagnoli.
He just folded Mark Briscoe in half, and now it's Double C driving forearms to the back, a boot to the midsection. Mark Briscoe now gasping for air as he's sent to the ropes. Quick leapfrog up and over, and a leg lariat takes Double C off his feet. Things not going too well for the Kings of Wrestling here early on. Another tag to Brother Jay as Claudio hits the buckles one more time in the corner. Double team high heel out of the corner.
And that took a lot out of the back of Claudio Castagnoli. And wasting no time, Jay Briscoe grabbing hold of that chin lock with the knee firmly placed in the back.
Smart move on the part of Jay Briscoe, staying right on that body part they already have worn down a little bit. Trying to continue the assault on the back of the larger Castagnoli. Forearm shots from Jay. Rocks him in the center of the ring. Scooping a hard slam off the ropes goes Jay Briscoe and drives the leg drop right into the bridge of the nose of Claudio Castagnoli. And this is not how the Kings of Wrestling envisioned their last team up together going, I don't think.
Now double team work from the Briscoes. Mark tagged back in, chipping away at the chest of Castagnoli, and a headbutt to follow up. Frequent tags from the Briscoes.
They're doing a good job. Like I said, they know tag team wrestling. They've isolated Castagnoli and put him in their half of the ring. Boot to the midsection, and a guillotine leg drop across the back of the neck. Off the ropes.
Able to drive him face first into the canvas, and Hero stepping through those ropes to make the save just in case. And Castagnoli hitting a nice European uppercut, make it 2 of them.
He's got Jay rocked against the ropes, sends him off, but Jay puts on the brakes.
Puts up the leg of Castagnoli in perfect position for Mark Briscoe to go to work on the apron. And a double stomp to the chest to follow up.
Slingshots from the outside in. A little bit of showboating there. Should have went for the cover. Only able to get 2.
Pulling Castagnoli back to his feet here. Rings his bell a little bit. Looking for the suplex. Northern Lights with the bridge. But holding on. Rolls back forward. Grab hold of both of the legs of Castagnoli before going for that pin attempt.
Different variation on that hold. Most athletes will hang on to that bridge off the Northern Lights. Instead, he rolled through and jackknife cradled both legs for a near fall. Cover roll, hangs onto the ropes. But Hero snaps him over the top rope.
Castagnoli's got a massive face and chest first to the canvas. Good teamwork from the Kings of Wrestling, taking advantage of the fact that the referee was tied up on the other side of the ring.
Able to get one. Mark kicked out right there. Quickly brought back to his feet and elevated onto the shoulders of Chris Hero.
Hero pulling backward and down across the midsection. Cover. Only an earful.
Again across the rib cage of Mark Briscoe. Driving a forearm shot to the back. Mark fighting back with a shot to the midsection and a forearm. These guys trading right hands. Elevated over the top.
As the shot, Chris Hero. Springboard double axe handle.
Right to the top of the head, Gorilla.
Unique offense out of Chris Hero. You don't see too frequently in professional wrestling. But it did do the trick. Near fall right there for Castagnoli.
And now it's the Kings of Wrestling isolating Mark Briscoe from his brother and cutting the ring in half. Hard scoop and a slam and an immediate leg drop. Another cover here by Castagnoli, and Mark able to kick out at 2. Off the ropes goes Castagnoli. Diving European uppercut to the back. Another cover. And again, Briscoe able to kick out.
You might not like the attitudes of Hero and Castagnoli, but they are looking very polished here in their teamwork.
One more time, a double team maneuver coming here off the ropes. Double leapfrog. Move to the midsection. Hero off the ropes. Running boot. European uppercut and a roll up.
More great double team work, but only able to get 2 out of it. And stepping through the ropes was Jay Briscoe to make the save for his brother.
Warning from senior official Todd Sinclair, and a right hand to the top of the head of Mark Briscoe by Chris Hero. And a nice knife edge chop there in the corner.
Right across the chest. Hero winds up and connects with yet another shot, keeping the Kings of Wrestling in control of this tag match.
Discus punch right on the button. And once again, they make a wish.
Mark Briscoe in a world of pain right now as Castagnoli continues the beating. Face first into the turnbuckle. Twice goes Mark Briscoe. And again.
Very aggressively to the corner. If he had any teeth in his mouth, he would have lost them right there.
Places him up top, but able to send Castagnoli back down.
Springboard cross body, but unable to cover.
Needs to make the tag and get a fresh Jay Briscoe into the matchup. And Chris Hero with a forearm shot back to Jay off the apron before going to work with the drop kick to the side of the head on Mark.
Smart move on the part of Hero. Eliminate the possibility of a tag while your opponent is still on the canvas, and then go back to work on it. Hard scoop and slam right in the center of the ring. Off the ropes goes Hero. Measures it with the elbow and connects right across the chest. Another cover by Hero. Does not hook the leg, and one more time, Mark Briscoe is able to kick out.
You know, the Kings of Wrestling look so polished in their offense, but a lazy cover like that is what could be their downfall in a matchup like this.
Especially against a team the caliber of the Briscoe brothers, former tag team champs themselves. You can't take anything away from guys like this. Any edge that you give them could come back to haunt you. But Mark Briscoe finds himself high in the air on the shoulder of Chris Hero.
Able to block the attempts at that running atomic drop, a specialty of Hero. Hits him with the German suplex. There's the tag to Castagnoli. But Mark Briscoe not able to make the tag to his brother. One-man flapjack, and there's the tag.
Jay coming in quickly, firing away with chops. He knew that Castagnoli was going to try to break up that attempt and beat him to the punch. Running boot connects and drives Castagnoli to the corner. But Chris Hero connects with a right hand of his own. And now it's Jay off the ropes. Reversal. Hero hits the ropes, up and over he goes. Drop kick right on the button. Picks him right back up.
Fisherman motion right here, and he gets it on Hero. And connects with a running forearm on Castagnoli in the corner.
Back body drop. Castagnoli is the legal man. There's a cover, and Hero breaks it up.
Running away on the back of Chris Hero now. Mark Briscoe gets sent to the floor by Double C, leaving Jay Briscoe inside the ring with both of the kings of wrestling.
For a double team here, it looks like. Trying to back him into the corner.
Next European uppercut from Double C. Hero chopping away at the chest. Hero and Castagnoli getting on the same page here for double team work.
They get caught with a springboard missile dropkick from the outside in. And now the Kings of Wrestling are out on the floor.
Keep your eye on the Briscoes. They're willing to take chances to pick up victories as they both go soaring to the floor.
Double C gets pitched back into the ring.
Jay Briscoe now with Castagnoli. Elevating him. Drops him down with the sit-out gourd buster. Not enough to put him away, though.
Another 2 count. Castagnoli able to power his way out. Forearm shot by Jay. Sends him to the corner in a second. Jay's going to bring him out the hard way. Castagnoli hits the buckles. Head of steam from Jay Briscoe, but he gets caught and elevated by Castagnoli. Driving European uppercut. Connects. And now Double C up top.
Nicely done with the head scissors off the top rope. And Chris Hero tagged in. Has him in position. Running front flip neck breaker from Chris Hero.
There's that cravat now. The cravat neck breaker going to work on the neck of Jay Briscoe. Cover! Oh, 2.5! And Jay Briscoe able to get the shoulder up.
Mark Briscoe in to put the boots to Chris Hero to make the save as well. Buy his brother some time to try to work his way to the corner and make that tag.
He'll go back to his feet, taking over on Jay. He says that's it. Cinching in the front face lock, but Jay puts on the brakes.
Blocking the attempts.
Calling for some help is Chris Hero. Castagnoli in.
They got him up. Canadian backbreaker and the big move to the side of the head. Cover by Hero. But once again, Mark Briscoe making the save.
All 4 men in the ring. Now Hero sent to the floor. Mark dragging his brother to the corner in an effort to make the tag. Chris Hero with the leg plays tug of war. Super kick by Mark, though, frees his brother, drags him to his corner and makes the tag.
Big leg lariat takes Hero off his feet. Springboard spot. Cover. Double C makes the save.
Just in the nick of time, another 2 count. Now Castagnoli fires away with an uppercut.
First of the Irish whip, Castagnoli into the corner. Gets the boot up in the face of Mark Briscoe with a palm strike. Up to the top rope. And takes Castagnoli down. Has him stunned. Set up for Jay Briscoe, who comes running with the lariat over the top and all the way out to the concrete floor.
Springboard boot to the back of the neck. Stunned Castagnoli enough to set him up for that clothesline. And now the Briscoes have Chris Hero all to themselves. Has the man up on the back.
Hero trying to work his way out of this position, and he does. Big slap for both of the Briscoes from Chris Hero.
And their right hands stagger both brothers as well.
Double noggin knocker.
The Briscoes in trouble here. Hero off the ropes, double shoulder tackle.
Almost took Chris Hero one of his boots right there. The Briscoes looking to follow up now.
Wait a second. Somebody just made their way to ringside. Who the heck is that? This, the Halliburton from... Wait a second, is that? That's Larry Sweeney! What the hell is Larry Sweeney doing here?